Hello,
Hi, hi.
hello, hi.
Hello, everyone.
Good day,
Good
good morning,
evening.
good afternoon, good evening. 大家好.
Have a wonderful,
Ah,
great day, everyone.
wow, we have Elizabeth, we have Yan Yi, and we have all the rest. The rest, please say hi to us, okay, so that we can call out your name, okay. So unless you do not want to be mentioned, okay, yeah. So yes, of course, before we start, please help us to click all the like button, share button, subscribe button, all the ding dong button, okay. So show us love, all the 100% lah, smiley face lah, anything, okay? Hi Nale. Hoa.
Any
Ah,
friends affected by the Putra Heights thingy recently? Hope everything is getting sorted out for you. Okay, I know it's
ah,
challenging. Yeah, and I first saw the news, me lah. Daytime I'm working means I'm not looking at the social media. And then in the evening I saw it. I went, wow, 邊個嘅 AI 咁勁嘅? Then
Yeah,
only
or
I
can
so
generate such
wow,
a
our
in local
it is
Malaysia
real.
video.
Yes.
to
Oh, it's
our
real.
friends, yeah, our foreign friends, okay, because yesterday morning there was a gas pipe burst, okay, so and it was like a mushroom kind of like a nuclear
Mhm.
Nuclear
bomb
reactor.
just landed on somewhere near in KL area, not KL area,
Near my
okay, but
house.
Klang, yeah, somewhere,
Actually,
near
it's
Jonas house.
nearest to Jonah's house. Yes,
Nearest
nearest
to
to Jonah's
Jonas,
house.
okay, yeah. So then that is how the it create a big topics in Malaysia. I mean in KL news lah, huh? Okay.
Yeah, apparently
Because
the
it's
Hi
tree killing
was a
ones.
Andrew.
meeting,
Yeah,
Hi,
oh.
apparently the
hi
tree killing ones is
Jeremy.
very destructive lah. Because like the earthquake, some of the area already mentioned the volcano is suddenly reactivate. So all this stuff it seems
Mm.
like quite scary, and hopefully everyone are well prepared and try to stay safe and do your research well before you're traveling, especially for those who have the good zodiac. So because one clumsiness mistake may cause us all this unnecessary pain,
Mm.
and yeah, hopefully everyone stay safe and stay secure and well prepare your
Oh,
guys
of
in
course,
especially in this
of
month as
course.
well. Yeah.
Of course, for all of you here, so yeah lah, I think maybe this time round, so every night before you go to bed, say a little prayer to peoples around you, okay, to all, okay, be safe. Hi Shelley, hi Chloe. Wow, Shelley, you can see it from your house too. Okay. Hi Dan. Oh, Dan
The
also
Hi,
from
wrath,
Dan.
the
this
wrath of the
area.
fire imagery
Ah,
shows up a lot. Yeah, that's right. Stay safe.
yep, yes. Okay.
And Nale
So,
tomorrow 9 p.m. Yes, thank you for remembering.
Yes, I will be
yeah.
also reminding in
Tomorrow,
the end of the session.
this is a Tao with
Sold out.
Gary.
Tomorrow is
Okay.
sold out.
修道. Okay. Earthquake.
Nale, last year I keep
Yeah.
hearing
That's
earthquake. This year around
yeah lah, the
March,
news
April,
lah.
Malaysia. Yeah.
Japan, Taiwan, and even South Korea, Japan also now wildfires,
Mm.
so it's
Yep.
like these things very, very seldom that we hear.
Mm.
Okay, so next, before we next week, next week we on leave next week, huh?
So fast enough. Okay.
Just now,
This year always
we
on leave. Why? Because we 冲太岁.
This is what
actually
will happen two
we were
times.
laughing. We were talking about it that actually we are the channels that we are very lazy. always
But we
always
lasted the
on
longest,
leave.
okay, for our laziness.
Yeah, lor, we lasted the longest one. since the pandemic.
So we lasted because of we know when to be lazy. Okay.
Lasted.
Ah, uh-huh. Okay, so let's get started with our next month qimen了啵.
Yes, just in
Wow.
few days, everyone will be embracing a brand new energy. But I think the energy
Great.
already start happening in the month
Nice.
of the April, the Geng Chen month. So as you all can see, this is the month chart. But first of all, don't be so excited, okay? As you can see, a lot of auspicious red color. Actually, is quite auspicious for most of us. But nevertheless, before we get started, of course, the disclaimer. Some of the terminology used in this free sharing subject to copyright material belonging to Dato' Joey Yap and the JY Mastery Academy. For more information, do visit their website, okay? So, come back to understand where you can find your own qimen destiny. If you're using Dato' Joey Yap's Baza plotter, the top center area will highlight your qimen destiny palace. For example, like this one, it will show the direction of the North Palace. Okay, but for those who are more advanced, if you can plot your own qimen destiny chart, well, all you need to do is just visit this website and then entering your date and time of birth using your Gregorian, like all the December, January. No need to convert. The software will help you to convert your date and time of birth into the system, okay, into the Chinese version of the lunar. Okay, so all you need to do is just entering your date and time of birth, you plot your qimen destiny chart, and all you need to do is find out the red box highlighted showing the qimen destiny palace. Okay, that would be the palace of your destiny. Okay, so for advanced practitioners, some of you wanted to overlay like the monthly forecast with your relationship, your business, your so on and so forth, different stamps, different palace, is up to you. But generally, this is talking about the palace. Okay, what is the energy opportunity that comes into your palace? Okay, so as you all can see, this month is located in the southeast, and coincidentally, the Geng, the heavenly stamp, is located also in the southeast palace, where there will be a lot of emotional distress, a lot of fear, a lot of unknown, and so therefore there will be a lot of mental stress. As you can see, the green star comes together with the fear and also the Geng metal with the moon. There will be a lot of emotional depressions due to some massive losses or certain decisions happening in the global. So because when the Earth, when the green star is located in southeast, most of the time this kind of illnesses or mental stress can be controlled because the green star is being controlled by the palace. It's just that sometimes we still need to be aware over who we mingle around, because due to the hidden, the lower stem of the sin metal, it may bring us some malicious spread of misinformations, people try to spread more fear, try to aggravate more stress. So this is just reminding you to be more aware over all this external influence. So therefore, you do need to filter out message and don't be easily jumping into conclusion. So therefore, this is the crucial month for everyone to learn how to detach away from drama. Okay, it's not asking you to totally not participating. It's just that sometimes everyone have their own drama. Everyone is acting in their own drama. Like you are also acting in your own movie, in your own TV series. But most of the time, you're lazy to write your own script, writing your own actions, writing your own scenario. Instead, you are so being busybody, being invited as a guest in participating in other people's drama. So imagine you were supposed to be the director and also the actor in your own life. Ended up you're lazy to write your script. You're always being the invited guest into other people's movie, their drama. Every time when you are being invited, well, it depends who invite you. If people who are very victimized, always complaining everything, they may be inviting you become the super villain to bully them in their life. Thus, you will be being labeled as the villain. So imagine if your whole day you are spending your time acting in other people's drama as a super villain, eventually you yourself will be branded and labeled as the super villain, right? So therefore, this month call the needs to come back and focus back on your own narrations, on your own movie, instead of being invited as an unfavorable guest in other people's drama. Okay? So let us get started. For those who are born with their qimen destiny palace in the southeast, okay? So how many of you have your qimen destiny located in the southeast? Be it your destiny, your
Type
relationship.
you can
Yeah,
type
type
your
in the comment box.
southeast so that you will. Hi Eureka.
Hi, Eureka. South guys, stand by.
So guys on standby. You
Happy.
need hurry lah.
Then
Okay.
sounds so
Okay.
happy.
Yes.
Okay, so as you all can see, first of all, the gui water on sin metal already formed the elegant seal received grace, which is partially good, but the problem is there's a lot of hidden nuisance people who may be spreading a lot of hates, a lot malicious guests who are spreading negativity. So this much, just you need to know how to detach yourself from entangle with other people's voices, their story. Instead, you need to learn how to observe what are all this drama is trying to tell you. Because why? The good thing is you are blessed with the great moon. The great moon signifies you need to instill the wisdom to observe. Don't get yourself easily entangled in other people's their noises, their speculations, their gossip. And maybe you have tendency you wanted to having the urge to correct or to prove your points, to explain yourself. Well, apparently this month the universe wants you to learn about how to understand the people around you. Who are your friend? Who are your foe? Sometimes people that we may have already helped them, somehow they could be even backstabbing us due to a lot of negative noises. So this much called the needs to knowing how to filter out all this stress, all this fear, all this gossip. Okay, so therefore the strategy of the month is withdraw from drama, not to escape but to observe. Okay, observe to understand how drama can kill those who have sincere hearts like yours. Not everyone will align and follow your way, and not everyone will try to please you. Not everyone will try to praise you. So this is just to tell you that you need to learn and observe. Just don't allow yourself to be easily influenced or being pulled down by all this negativity. Okay, instead you need to stand firm, be steady, and because the great moon suggests that everything's all the truth, all the reality will eventually reveal itself through time. So you instead need to learn how to observe all this pattern. What is it tells you? What does it reminds you? What is it teaching you? So therefore, this month is all about observe, become wiser, not to react, but instead learn how all this gossip can brew up and how you can eventually become a better person into mitigating all these noises. Another part is sometimes when you try to help people so sincerely, they will easily get addicted to you and they expect you to fully, providing them the full support. Yeah, like a conversation we had actually with Pauline just now. Some people will be expecting you are overly giving everything by having some commitment with you. They expect you to solve everything about their life. So therefore, you need to learn how to set boundary. Sometimes people's emotional attachment can become poison. Okay,
Yep.
they will keep coming to you. So I think this is what most consultants need to learn as well. Okay.
Yep, that's true. For me, this palace, definitely boundary setting, because this palace, especially if it's your guardian of destiny, for 1 month, quite susceptible to narcissistic abuse. That means you're not the narcissist, yeah, the other person, because always this turbulence is coming from human insecurity, human weakness, jealousy, conflict, this type of negative emotions, which can be addictive.
Yeah, Charmaine, what do you think about all this emotional extortion? People believe that you are supposed to solve all my emotional problem.
Ah, I will politely answer limited answer.
Good answer. But they will keep returning. Oh. Never mind now, you just observe law, ask them what they want.
No, the thing with narcissistic abuse actually is the only solution is to grey rock. When you don't give them what they need, then eventually they will go and find a new supply. Okay, so if you don't react, because you're boring, a grey rock, right? You're becoming a grey rock, very boring. So if there's no reaction, eventually they will find
Someone else to
Mm,
another host to host this kind of parasitic
So
action.
the poison is actually good for you. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the
Okay, next
Green
one.
Dragon Returns.
This one, okay. Then no need to do anything, no need to listen. Focus to keep taking action. The counteract. It's time for you to launch anything you want. Just beware because the surging snake here, just denote that some nasty people, they wanted to propose their idea, they wanted to take over the lead. You need to know how to hold your army still, because this normally from eliminating turning into great exceeding signifies that what you don't change, what you don't eliminate could cause something that you can't handle in the future. So therefore, it's better for you to eliminate whatever obstacle, whatever team members, ideas that doesn't resonate. So instead of relying on them, maybe it's time for you to hold the entire decision making. You have to take the lead. You have to lead the actions. Okay, stop asking or leveraging or dependent on other people. You need to learn how to be smart, be resourceful to build something that truly resonates with you. So I think most of us will be using the South sector. Easier. You wanted to launch anything?
Nale says
But-
I am South.
Ooh,
And Dan also.
I think although what I okay, yeah, this time a bit different. Usually I say everything also good, right? Okay. Yeah. But this one I say good formation. Why I see something. Just a reminder, a friendly reminder, okay? Because this is a green dragon return. So you must also beware of things that you do not want are returning to.
yes.
So you need to be very mindful on what you are thinking here. Okay. Yeah, so you must make sure you think good. Okay, so think back on those good time that you had before and you want it to return. Okay, so or or you imagine these are things that has been good, okay, and is now returning to you. Okay, so make sure you beware of that.
Yeah. And plus,
Dan says Suda ready, Joe. Best timing, best time to break through. That's the keyword. Breakthrough.
ini kali
With the
lah.
open door.
Mm.
With the open door, there is a possibility to create a breakthrough, to create new opportunities. So yeah, Jonas, you were saying something. Sorry.
Yes, because the line is changing, the line one, the root, basically the foundations of everything. So sometimes other people may be proposing a lot of very vague kind of ideas. So therefore, you just need to make sure that everything is aligned to the core foundation and you have the sufficient capacity to handle. Okay, don't take on some
Then
too vague
W says,
idea that you can't handle.
oh,
冲了. Okay,
Chiong
next
ah.
one is
because
the
with the
Southwest.
with the great
Yes.
exceeding, there is no choice. In the great exceeding, the pressure is quite immense one. Yeah, you have no choice but to move forward, and there's no choice. So you might as well chung. I agree. I support chung lah. Okay.
Chiong
But,
at least you're great exceeding.
Yeah, of course, the
but
envoy
risk,
under your command.
but risk assessment chung hai chung mo chi xian. Okay, southwest.
Okay, so next is the Southwest. Wow, you also can see what self-punishment, the litigation and good and Geng is lurking underneath. So therefore, this month may brings you a lot of risk of imprisonment, a lot of accusation, a lot of spreading a lot of malicious thoughts. People try to correct you, people try to fact check you. So the leadership could be in jeopardy. So therefore, this month, you need to be diplomatic in handling all these litigations. Do not immediately responding or react to it. You can be responding diplomatically while remaining building meaningful ties with all these influential individuals. Remain your presence, because the strategy is just suggesting you intimidating presence method is like, don't expose your weakness, don't let them know you are on your progress to clear your name. Because this month the restore signifies the need to remain practical. Let time heal through everything. Let the water, let the restore show you the clarity. Because hidden Geng is all about the together with the chief brings risk of crisis in terms of strategy. So instead of trying to react everything at a hasty moment, the good news is all this negative influence is affected by the death and emptiness. So it has been halved. So therefore, this month with the chief and heart star signifies that remain professional, strengthen your presence. You just don't let all these noises affecting your leadership, how you communicate, how you bring yourself. Okay, because eventually you have to learn that you have to lead through your presence. Being present meant a lot to a lot of people, because everyone would wish their guardian of destiny or they have a nobleman looking after them, right? So therefore, as long as your presence already made clear, people will find that you are not escaping, you are not running away. So therefore, this month, do not act recklessly, act diplomatically. Time will show a lot of insights. It will show you a lot of stuff that you need to learn. You need to be aware. So as the hexagram is transforming in from litigations into meeting, don't try to do everything by yourself. Instead, strengthening your ties, your connections with all these influential pillars who can keep backing you up. Okay. So therefore, this month is all about remain persistent, ensure your presence always remain consistent too. It's just about consistency. Okay. Pauline, Shamin?
I see this palace. I think it's the price of being too compassionate. There is kindness and there is being too open until people come in and do and take advantage and put all their stuff on you. So there's a fine line between generosity and self-preservation. Yeah. So this is the part where you need to decide that how much are you willing to give. I feel, because the trouble may not come from others, because this is self-punishment. It can also come from within. For many people, there's a certain pride in being always the one who gives. But that same pride maybe is keeping you from admitting that you need help as well.
Yes. So actually,
Oh,
but yes, Shamin?
sorry to add on the uh those that who are having a destiny palace in this one also, maybe you have to watch out on, like, the ego part can be strong. So it's
Hmm.
either you are strong in
Mm,
ego or you are lack of ego. Okay, so you
mm.
need to find, since because the negative formations is here. Okay, so just you need to make sure that if you are someone who has a strong ego, then you will need to mellow down yourself a bit, huh? So to avoid.
Um, I have a suggestion on using the DE.
Yes. Run
ah
away, take a
Ah,
holiday.
mm.
theme, theme.
Oi,
That's my
Elon.
favorite strategy, theme.
Which is why,
原來DE可以咁樣用嘅，
yes,
係咪？
yes,
Someone
I'm
with
not
the rest door.
available.
係咪？
Someone with the rest
Someone with
door.
the rest
It would be
door.
better if
Yeah.
there is delusion though, but never mind. With the rest door, we'll take
Yeah
it
lah.
anyway. And
Yeah
for
lah.
our foreign friends, sim means avoid, slip away. Okay, every
Yes,
time somebody comes and says, "Hey, Southwest Palace, good morning." Oh, I'm
Siam.
busy.
Siam.
I have
Ah,
so many things to do. Okay, remember now, guys, LLB.
ah, ah. Look
Anyone
like
forgotten what is
busy.
LLB? Look like busy.
Busy.
It's true because, by the way, Qimen Dun Jia, the Dun is the art of
Dun.
teleportation. So therefore, it's time for you to Sim is also the
Dun.
art of Dun. Okay, so that's why
Dun.
we just use different term. Okay, Qimen Dun Jia or it sounds better than Qimen Xiam Jia ma. So therefore, it's better to use this easier. Dun, it just Dun
Imagine.
teleport.
奇门相加，哇，new terms away.
Well, that one is too Singaporean, you know. I'm not trying to offend Singaporean, don't get me wrong. It's just too giam siap tun, you know. So better to use Qimen Dun Jia. Dun is still way better than teleportation. So therefore, you just teleport to focus more on your family because restore is also about your relationship, your family. And for those who have relationship palace in the southwest, just be careful because Ji on Geng, it also brings a lot of negative romance. Okay, because there will be a lot of temptation. Maybe a guy was very flirtatious and somehow it's just showing the signs like attracted to you. You know someone is doing that to you, then you immediately you dun away. You siam. Okay? Very simple. Next one. This one is the most vibrant.
I like this.
Despite the
I like this.
DE,
I will use this.
yeah, especially for those who have the chief in the West Palace, this is your 3 victory month.
靚仔靚女
Okay, divine light.
真係
So therefore, if you have, use it gao gao. If you have the chief here, everything is already formed very well. Don't care. So therefore, for those who don't have, actually backing this direction is also auspicious because think fire on earth. You have sufficient data, tactile, technical resources merged together to initiate a very meaningful projects. So therefore, from green dragon turning into the vibrant dragon, this is the month for you to execute all your planning. But please, first of all, you need to be aware. Like, a lot of people nowadays, like, they want to launch new product by adding with AI, powered by AI. Everyone is doing that already. So it's better for you to don't jump into the new red ocean. Instead, define where you stand firm, where you grow the best. Because the strategy here is 丢虎里山, lure the tiger down the mountain. It's just telling you that do not fight in enemy's turf that you're not familiar. Lure people coming into the turf that you're more familiar with the environment, with the setup, with the platform, with the integrations at your advantage. Focus on that part way better than trying to jump into the future vision where everyone talking about AI. It's become a red ocean nowadays. Instead, find your niche where you stand firm the strongest, where you perform the best. Okay, because 9 Heaven just remind you with their advices, review your current plan, progress if it's in the right fit, not recommended to play in the red ocean. Okay.
Yes.
So therefore, for those who have the chief in the West, congratulations.
Okay, and this one is for me good for West is fantastic for growth and expansion. So whether you're a business if you're a business owner, even better because it's highly supportive of penetrating new market segments. So if you have been looking to like try to bridge into a different geographical market, for example, or a different competitive space, now is the time to do something. But a little small caution from obstruction changing to opposition means that there is a need for you to limit your risk exposure as well. Okay, so it's like we always say, just because the palace say chung doesn't mean that you have to ignore everything and just go for it, right?
Yes. Okay, for those who have question, yes, Charmaine, please add on. No question.
Too beautiful. Too beautiful. I will only
you just
use.
sit there. Okay, Catherine Ballerina.
Wait. Sorry.
Kim ask what's the
Reminder.
meaning of number one beside the thing.
I will explain. Charmaine?
reminder, make sure you don't sit at this palace and then you go and watch horror movie lah, don't know what movie lah. Don't do that lah.
Yes. Okay, Kim, what is the meaning of number 1 beside the thing? This number represents the 12 growth phases, because in qimen, actually we use a lot on the growth phase, because each of them will represent different. For example, number 1 denote growth, seng area is also in the proper term is changshen. It denotes now you are thriving, you are rising with new ideas. So therefore, Ding fire located in the west is the most advantageous. This is considered as the star noble rising, and also the one of the powerful tree noble. It's just that death and emptiness means it's half of the issue, half of the benefit. So therefore, in order to activate it, there are a few methods. One of them is by sitting there to use the entire structure, the entire formation for 1 month to do your proper planning, because most of the time after 15 days, the energy will slowly fill in. So therefore, you can use this method to activate this. And secondly, if you're born in the year of the rooster, then you can also fill in. Okay, because this year, Sir Yo Chou, rooster is the general star. So the general actually will further fill in the death and emptiness, because the general always need to be in charge. So therefore, this palace still usable. Okay, so Changsen, Ding Fire on the top performance. Of course, you have vibrant ideas. Maybe you are looking for resources, investors. Maybe you have new intervention, because Ding Grass Star Life Door means you have new value propositions, new ideas, but you are looking for investors. You are going to the investor to do a pitching, for example. So this is also quite relevant.
Only one thing, just get your documentation right.
Yes, all the documentation, especially the dramatic difference between you and others, because grass star need to be dramatic difference.
And must use projector.
And must use projector.
By the way, because Eureka just now we say sit at the west. Actually, not necessary have to sit, but must back west.
Backing, the most important is backing.
Yeah. And then just now there's another one asking it on the southwest, was saying that didn't see the Geng. Giselle asked that, but I don't see Geng there on southwest. Giselle, there's you can see the Geng is next to the Gui, so it's hidden there.
This is a hidden crisis.
Sorry.
Okay, another one. Northwest, the Qian Gua, those who really love to pioneer, take on leadership role. Okay, this month apparently is slightly weird there, because the meeting the Earth is like two female are fighting into a very unknown. Don't know what they are arguing. They are arguing for the sake of arguing. So therefore, this signifies that there are risks of the both of you are starting and no-ended kind of argument. In qimen formation, this is day noble entering the mist, means the both of you entering into darkness, unknown. So therefore, this month signifies that it's better for you to slow down. But whatever you start, please do your research, do your due diligence. Okay, because the ninth earth remind you, arguing, attacking blindly without proper resources is useless. So therefore, whatever you do this month, go and check your checklist. Make sure you have fully replenished all your inventory before you make any major move. So this month also signifies the needs to be having a proper action plan. Stop. Okay, this is just a very unique combination. It just reminds me of situations where a lot of people will try to study everything before start using their knowledge. This one tell you just need to know the big picture. You just need to know where to find the resources, who to talk to, where to find the resources, how to use, how to talk, start, take action, learn through making progress. But make sure you need to prepare your inventory. What are the human resources you need? Okay, because especially when you're sincere to serve, when you're here to help people to make progress, of course you will never know everything, but at least you are well prepared with your resources. Okay, so therefore, The strategy just suggests you dig the well before you are thirsty. This is from Sun Tzu Art of War. I think most of you already familiar. Okay, so therefore, study your plan, study your motive, study what are the game you're getting yourself into. Prep yourself in case when you taking certain actions. Certainly, your phone no internet connection, no Wi-Fi. How you can only find whatever existing resources within your offline phone. Okay, don't try to rely on online connections. Okay, sometimes you just need to prepare sufficiently within you.
This is called respect the process. This one, if you are here and your structure is indirect wealth, then for 1 month you cannot 船到橋頭自然直, okay? Cannot, okay? So there is a process to everything when you want to do something, and sometimes there's no rushing it.
Because the biggest issue is G Earth located in northwest can be quite problematic. There'll be you don't know, I don't know, everyone also don't know, and who know? Then everyone keep asking questions, and in the end, no one know what is the outcome. No one have the ability to attain the final outcome. There's no result. Okay, Charmaine, have you experienced people talking, but in the end don't know where they are heading to?
Many. I sometimes also like that lah.
Real life example. Wow, Eureka, I've been offered to launch another MLM brand in the Philippines. Wow, congratulations. So therefore, you need to
Congratulations.
gather all the facts, all the data, such as let's say if it's medical related devices or medical related, you need to get all the food safety, the medical, all this approval, accreditation
Use
before you
West.
start to do before you start to do your sales. Because this one is about you're doing sales but lack of proper resource to protect yourself, so you may fail during your launch, and that can cause a lot of increasing of pressure and self-doubt. Okay, next one, Ren meeting Ding fire Dilulu and Destructor. Wow, this one very contradictory, don't know what they want. Black tortoise in the north is the most powerful.
Luan.
Very, very lun. Okay, so first of all, the Ren and Ding stem it signifies the snake suddenly meeting the Ding fire who have set up all the hidden trap waiting for you to come, and you force you to take action. So therefore, this month, if you are being invited to any events, just diplomatically carry yourself. Okay, don't easily be so excited to ask what why don't easily jump into people's trap for no reason. Yeah, so therefore remain diplomatic, be curious, but setting boundary will help you to stay away from all this problem, because if you can learn and tap into the power of black tortoise, or you already have black tortoise in the North Palace, it will be added advantage. Okay, because the black tortoise advice for you this one is, if your opponent is temperamental, seek to irritate him, pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. And I think this few days ago, I have posted a Facebook post, a strategy. If you're losing an argument, start correcting their grammar. It's very simple. When they say this, you're using the wrong grammar. It will piss them off. Okay.
So Kim, the number 3 is not referring to 3 person. No.
It's
Okay,
a flying star number.
This for me, this palace, the north, it's also, it carries a warning about what how are you trusting your source of information. When there's confusion and ambiguity, it may be because you may be listening to the wrong voices. So so for those with the north, especially since Kai Ye, black tortoise is back in play. surface level information is always unreliable, so you cannot simply just make assumptions. So there is a need for to use the delusion door to do thoughtful analysis and the discipline to seek out the truth. But consistency, changing to the cauldron is a great thing, yeah. So it's just about needing to be consistent. And again, cauldron is like cauldron. When you cook something, it needs time to cook. You can't again you can't rush it. So it's about making slow and steady progress. So to me, uh this is a test of patience and perseverance. Also about moving correctly. About the ability to see through illusions.
Yes. So therefore, knowing what question to ask, how to break the pattern, this is very important, especially a lot of people who love to join all these courses. People will tell you, oh, this is free courses. When you join in, they will bombarded you with 70% of the time is all about ads. If you know how to ask the right question, you are able to dig out crucial information that truly serve you. That will be advantageous. Okay. Okay, next one is the northeast. Seen on Yiwood, this one brings a 白虎槍講就顯三陽. This one is a ferocious white tiger. This is very aggressive, signify that this one
Exhausting.
is extremely exhausting. Plus sin metal, ferocious white tiger with the white tiger some more. This one overreactive is going to be the biggest theme this month. Okay. So therefore, be wary of all these ill-intentioned people who maybe try to trigger you. For example, asking you, when are you getting married? Because I think a lot of people very pantang with this kind of question, like, when are you getting married? Yeah, so therefore, this month, people will try to stir your emotions and causes you to deplete your own energy, your mental state. But however, in terms of the positive part, because you have the Sky Hosta. So this month actually maybe it's good for you to go out to explore, go for an adventure, but just make sure you're not getting yourself closer to what is highly volatile environment for retreat lah. Don't organize a retreat in the volcano area lah. Okay, so therefore this month is actually still good for cultivating your inner wisdom, and it's all about focusing on what are you or what kind of courage or the bold energy you need in order to build something that truly resonates with your well-being. Secondly, if you have already wanting to launch new projects, new ideas, well, maybe you just need courage to share your knowledge online. So that's why assistant star producing scenery could be something that help you to clear the air. So therefore, maybe it's a good time for those who have been contemplating, looking for the month, looking for the timing to execute, to start doing their online social media presence. Well, this is a very good time. Okay.
If sorry, but I hold a bit. If I have career in this box,
Hmm.
I think I won't launch anything lah.
If career, then it's not suitable to launch, but it's more
Mm.
suitable to do strategic planning, because white tiger with the assistant is all about strategic planning in terms of how to plan a more higher precision plan prior taking action, because the
For
current
me,
plan may not work. Hmm.
this palace, whether it's business, career, or self, it's a palace of making the tough decisions, making the
Mm.
tough calls. So it's like doing the unpopular thing, but which is the right thing to avoid a potential. Is this one, when I see this, I saw like I saw like a parent pulling a child away on the road very roughly, because there is incoming danger. So the parent has no choice, he or she has to just yank. And even though it means that they scrape their knees or they're in tears, but it had to be done, because if it doesn't do it, then something worse could happen. So this is a palace of the tough, making the tough decisions.
Okay,
Wow,
good.
Era comes here to say thank you because of last month advice.
Oh,
Great.
welcome,
Awesome.
welcome. If you're talking about the wealth luck, please remember to we are open to receive a free coffee. Okay. Okay, next one is the final one is the East Palace. Being on
Yes.
run, yang clashes, and this signifies fire enters heavily wrapped. So this may brings a lot of uninvited guests, maybe stirring up a lot of nuisance, all these trouble questions. So that actually is just letting just very simple tell you that not everyone will love to make progress, not everyone will love to grow. So therefore, ignore those people who don't want it, who are not interested to grow, and instead for those who love to gossip, rumors mongering, then you know those are not the people that you need to spend more time with. Okay, it's very simple. So therefore, this month, in order for you to advance, you need to peel and remove those who no longer align with your core value. And you don't need to subdue, don't need to confront, don't even need to do anything. You just need to keep talking about making progress, and those who love to learn, who love to grow, who willing to let go their old past self, willing to break through themselves, well, those are your target group audience.
This one I got
我
nothing.
閒話死開一邊去啦。
係咯，嘈
This one really 死開一邊去，冇阻止啊喂 we need to advance in
冇
our
阻住地球轉，躝
yeah
開。
and you can use the 3 words method. SHE. Sorry, hello, excuse me. You are just
Then
stop
says,
blocking me.
looks like
I need to move
annoying
on.
egoistic people here. Yes, annoying egoistic people here. Correct.
No choice. This is very simple. Because eventually they will kill themselves. So you don't need to do anything because because hero star in the East Palace, it signifies people who are eager to grow and build a more growing and ever learning community. Eventually they will know what to let go, especially those who are not trying to grow in a harmonious state. Okay. So overall, this is the very simple forecast. And of course, beside the April 13 days, I think you need to remind everyone, right? That is the most what we call what was the theme? What was the title?
發達 day.
We have no
發達
title yet. What that day?
Okay.
發達 day.
On 10th of April, 子酉 day. Okay, so for those who have rabbit zodiac, no need to worry. This one is just manifest. As long as you are not taking very active activity, then should be fine. Okay, on this day is an initiate day, and you have the deeper star constellation, precious light 6 combo, because the rooster combined with the dragon. So therefore, once the harmonious combination happen, it will activate the sky happiness star. So therefore, if you want to, plus with the peach blossom, so everyone will be shining likability. So therefore, this is a great day for you to prime yourself. Okay. So of course, you have 2 formations. So first one is the 7:30 in the morning until 9 in the morning, backing east. You have the 9 heaven at level 6, destructor plus scenery, which form the abundance hexagram. Okay. Year on year work, this is a noble, this is a full yin chart, signifies you don't need to take much actions. It's about instilling and amplifying your inner warmth, your light of abundance. So therefore, this is a good time for you to practice gratitude, journaling, appreciation, and because you have the heavenly great star as well. So therefore, this is a good day to do charity, help those who are in need of help. Like, recently with all this natural disaster, people need donation. Maybe it's time for you to amplify your abundance, that you are sufficient, I am great enough, and be intuitive to instill the energy, to empower you to share the energy of abundance with other people. Okay, so this may be not suitable for career, business, relationship advancement, means it's not suitable for you to take actions on those aspects. Instead, it's about amplifying your own inner cultivation, because due to the overall formation, this is suitable for your own well-being priming. Okay. After that, during the afternoon, you have another formations back in the southeast where you have the between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. You have the great moon at star 2, level 2 with Pleiades constellation, grain and scenery. So paying on with flying bird, fall into cave, dog meeting green dragon, absolute power, moon, noble prosperity. This is all about invoke your intuitive ability. When you are sincere to help people, all the right wisdom, knowledge will come into you, and you are always curious. You desire for more knowledge on the right timing basis. Okay, so this is a good formation to sharpen your tactical execution with better wisdom, with better insights, with better abilities. So therefore, when you mix and amplify the positivity, the energy of your ability, the skill set plus wisdom plus tactical, it will become your total upgrade. So therefore, this is a good formations for you to upgrade the way you create new reality. Okay. Another one is the Jiazhe Day on the April 25th. This is also good for manifestation. The first one is very, very early because why? This is a success date with bright star, happy spirit, holy heart is highly suitable for wish making, advancement star. This is also with the heavenly tree noble. So therefore, between 3 to 5 in the morning, especially for those who suddenly wake up by their great moon calling them. If you have nothing to do, okay, backing the north direction, you have the 9th earth at level 6, intuition, assistant plus open door, which is all about small livestock. So this is telling you to amplify your small success, for it will grow into a bigger mountain. Okay. Yi on Gui is highly suitable for meditations, spiritual cultivations. So therefore, in order for us to be successful in life, sometimes we need to learn how to be calm, be steady. No, you don't need to worry about, worrying with all this responsibility. So in order for you to raise your frequency, your abundance, your capacity, use these formations to instill the stillness, the peacefulness, the tranquility within you. Okay, so this is highly suitable for retreat into your inner peace, detox, remove any bad memory, emotional that no longer serve you in your success. Like, money come with problem, money come with more challenges, are just negative thoughts. It's time for you to erase or reverse or reprogram them in your life. Okay, so this is also highly suitable for you to invoke inner clarity because of the star constellations, which is highly important. This one, for us, sometimes we will use it to sanctify certain statue, but for you, you don't need to sanctify yourself, no need to hoi gong yourself one man. You just need to invoke
hoi
your
gong
inner
already.
clarity. Yeah, if you hoi gong, the moment you born, you already hoi gong. This one is about instill inner clarity. Okay. After that, during the afternoon, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., backing east direction for the 9th earth is system plus scenery, forming hexagram of family. This is highly suitable for those who wanted to amplify their abundance. Whatever we want to achieve in life, actually, we are hoping to celebrate our success with some people that we like. We wish, especially like our family members. So therefore, this is a good formations to amplify and reaffirming what your success truly meant for you. Is it just for your material pursuit, or you wanted to celebrate more success with those who you really love, your family members, your spouse, your children, your kids? Maybe you have been sacrificing your life in hope to provide for more of your family members. And for those who are like, ISPCA, who wanted to working very hard to provide for their kids, for the doggies, for the cats, they wanted to provide life and hope for all these little angels. So this is a very good formation to instill the energy to attract abundance. Okay, this is also very good for you to, if you have certain temple, you can take out your wallet and smudge it with all the incense, some temple they have incense, so maybe you just mush and cleanse your wallet and make your wallet like a very welcoming Airbnb to invite more money come to visit your wallet. Okay, this is also one of the method that we use. Okay, good.
Jeremy asking, should I remove previous activation in April? Jeremy, more details, please.
Yeah, no head, no tail. We cannot
No
tell
head,
you
no
what to
tail.
remove. Or,
Don't know how to answer leh.
yeah, if you ask whether to remove or not remove, I'll just say remove all because I don't know what you have activated. Better to remove. Even it's prosperity, I will still tell you remove.
Just to remind, okay, sometimes you may hear sharing like, last month we talked about this, but most of the time cannot remember last month what we said. Okay.
Yeah.
So because also at the same time there are many charts you're looking at, so then our brains actually cannot stop what shared last month.
My my own clients activation, obviously I know what I am where lah. But for all this live sharing, Jeremy, here's the head and tail. Okay, I have water activation in the east. Why you want to take away the east?
It's
Just
all
I'm
year
not
round is
taking
good.
away the east. I'm not taking it away.
Yeah, just leave it. If it's
Leave
is
it lah.
water activation, just leave it there. This is why some
Yeah.
people say, wow, it's not direct, indirect spirit. If it's
No,
it's not
east
causing
is
any harm, no
east
problem.
is no
It's
problem for water.
nobleman this
East.
there.
Yeah, nobleman. Star 9.
Star 9.
Star
Yeah.
9
So,
and then April is coming is 7. Okay, ma?
yeah lah. No need to remove. I think it's still usable for you, ma.
Jeremy put for whole year lah.
Actually,
So
my
then
water
Jeremy,
activation
then
in the east is permanent.
yeah. My
then
activation is
Jeremy
permanent.
就講okay good. So then this question the following months no need to ask already.
No need lah.
If not every month will need to ask. So
Yeah,
this
lor.
month can remove 咗未？
Okay,
In
very
fact,
simple.
the east activation until next year also can keep because next year coming is 8, right? 8.
Next
嘛
year.
，just work harder 咯，
Just work
冇
harder
問題噶嘛，做瓜你啦，
係啊
我
next
what's the
day
problem？
為咗錢我哋做瓜我哋啦嚇。
啱咯 ，work hard because we deserve it。啲錢係抵我哋做瓜我哋 to come so that we can pay doctors and buying all the supplements ，isn't it？
And go for holiday.
Giselle asked, my health is here at Northeast. Does it mean health issue? If you have no health issue, then you don't panic yourself.
Don't
manifest it.
the health don't self manifest.
The health just telling you that this year you may overly exhausting yourself due to the presence of the white tiger. So it suggests you to do a proper warm-up before you do any exercise, and highly recommended to do exercise to regulate your internal energy, to reflow back your nerve. So therefore, you just need to prioritize, especially when it comes to your teeth or your hip. Okay, these two parts is very top priority. Okay.
Jeremy actually was switching southwest to east. Listen, Jeremy, when we do activation, you need to be very clear about your objective. If you want to increase transactions, southwest is the place. If you want to do a boost for your marketing efforts, then for sure it is east. Okay.
Jeremy just remind me.
Must learn the whole feng shui date selection.
Yes.
Oh, not easy. Yes, then it's not easy.
You want the best, of course, you have to put in effort. But Jeremy post is reminding me that it's like, hey, Jeremy, is the water activation that you done, you are putting it on top of a wheel. Means first you can put some wheel on the carrier and then you can move. It's like, okay, this one
You
I
mean can move
I push you here, 推你嚟呢度，你乖乖地 help me to circulate. After that, next month push it to another place. Is it a mobile activator?
Actually, talk about this, or if let's say the bottom, those gas tank, you have those
Yeah,
Daisho
yeah,
they
yeah.
sell, right? What?
One of my clients so smart. He did exactly that.
Mm,
The wheel for the gas tank. Yeah, he bought
Yes.
that and he put
mm,
because he lives in an apartment and it's very hard for him to change water because it's an internal water. So he will trundle on the dates that I give him. He trundle into the
mm,
bathroom, pour
yeah,
away,
Yeah,
done.
because it's also very heavy for some people to move, and it's very
yeah,
inconvenient, especially in apartment. In order to fill in the water, right, it's very troublesome. So that is one of the suitable method. But I will advise
Mm,
you for those who use the wheel, because the water is moving, yeah. So you need to find way to lock the wheel to make sure it's more stable, because the
yeah.
chi
mm.
need to
If you
sit on a stable form.
if you want to get a good one, Muji has a very nice one, nice color, good quality.
Oh,
I want to start a online Shopee shop that all I sell are pails, salt
pump.
lamp, light bulb, uh, maybe water pump, okay, pebbles, all the things that I prescribe on a regular basis. That just the shop just sells all these sapalang things.
Yeah, it's one package. You all don't need to question. Just buy, follow the instruction has shown. 搞掂, you just activate. Okay, Giselle, 买折服, look, and it's also in the same position. So it means that the deity in Fuyin, especially for those who have chief in the southwest, congratulations. This month you have a very powerful divine power dates. So therefore, I think you just use it, especially when the month chart deity is Fuyin, same as the one in your chart. Okay, the energy is amplified, the stronger connection. But it also means for chief, you cannot think about anything, manifest anything. Don't simply daydreaming something negative. The chief don't know one, yeah. They cannot help
Chief,
you to filter,
yeah,
yeah.
the chief don't judge one, yeah,
Yeah.
non-judgmental chief. Okay,
You
so
want trouble,
the
it gives you trouble.
yeah, yeah,
Chief very good
you
one, if you think trouble,
everything
it can
he give
manifest
you trouble.
very powerful one also.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
The nickname, any sector can make firm decision more. What do you mean by make firm decision on which part? Decision on
Uh,
relationship
yeah,
or what? No idea, no head, no tail leh.
No
yeah.
head, no tail,
Anyway,
no answer.
Nick, just to let you know, okay, firm decision, this is something that you do not depends on chart, okay?
Yeah.
So you are the one that who gives firm decisions, So I hope that, sometimes when we look for all these answers, please don't just realize on what's the months telling you or the years telling you. There are a lot of things that we can make our own decision. All right.
Yes.
So you know yourself better. Sometimes the God even not even know you as good as you know yourself. Okay.
Yeah, you
All
just
right.
remind me.
Yeah.
You just remind me
Uh,
of a concern. A lot of people say I cannot decide. I cannot decide. So do you know which toilet to enter or not, male or female? If that you also cannot decide, okay, then only
yeah.
you look for consultant
Betul.
or look for doctor to help you to double check.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
Okay,
So wow, today we are very
tomorrow,
fast.
tomorrow.
So reminder, next week supposed to be my channel, okay? But yeah, we are taking
Be a
leave.
holiday.
So the following week, yeah, then will be on my channel and this the Facebook still at the Wish channel as well. Okay. All right.
And remember
We
tomorrow,
will
remember
see
in
you
Pauline's
all.
YouTube channel.
Oh yeah,
On my
tomorrow the
YouTube.
Tao, huh? Yes,
The
yes.
Tao, the
Huh?
Tao,
Okay,
Tao
Okay.
了，Tao
嗯
Tao
see
Tao
you
了
all tomorrow.
，See you,
all
bye.
right. Bye.